needed to go get cigarettes. And, maybe it's my trust issue. Maybe it isn't. But to tell me to use a certain door when mine has been unlocked on multiple occasions, that doesn't sit well in my gut. Now, I ain't been home most of the summer, 95%, at least in school let out. And that was because I guess I was getting a noise campaign up at 2-3. And then knowing that I gotta get up at 6:37, something just don't sit right. Maybe it is, my trust issues have gotten that bad. But when you live, your space is open to the common area. Well, yeah, you're going to be paranoid, or not paranoid, but you're not going to trust. Especially when you've heard things, or things are moved, and yeah, I know I caught one person today, or early this morning, but that ain't who's been doing it all the time. I was looking for paperwork for the hospital. When I said I was looking for paperwork for the hospital, that's when I was told to use a certain door. But I don't never use that door. I always use my door. I always lock my door. Whether or not other people lock it, hey, I don't know. I found it unlocked a couple of times. So, yeah, I'm gonna have trust issues. Especially when it just sounds off. And a holiday? Yeah, right. That even makes me more leery. Oh, we'll get him in trouble on a holiday. Because PTSD and the medicines that I take, seizure disorder, the other medicines that I take, that's not enough. Let's give him trust issues. And then to hear that last night at 1 a.m. there was a helicopter with a searchlight damn near above our house, pardon my language. That's kind of crazy. That doesn't normally happen at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna have trust issues. Who wouldn't? I mean, as soon as you tell somebody to use something that they don't normally use, what do you want them to think? So, I'm documenting this just like my doctor told me to. I ain't been home most of the summer. My side is clean. Even though my doctors told me to smoke and I fit the state's requirements to smoke, I took a urinalysis today and I'm clean. Imagine that. And that was my choice, a life choice, even though the doctor told me, go ahead, smoke. You need to gain some weight back. I chose not to. So, that just sounded off to me. I mean, why use that door? Why? I don't get it. Looky here, car. Imagine that. Every time I come this way, it's a car. Every time. Without fail. Yeah, some of these people might be coming home. But when you got trust issues, you question everything. Everything someone tells you, body language, everything. Right down to the last detail. Goes over and over in your head. That's bad enough. You go to the hospital and you don't get the right treatment, and you know there's something wrong because the symptoms that you show aren't what they're trying to tell you. Can't be. So, you know, it's always somebody pulling off. See, they sped up when I pointed it that way. It seems like I'm watched by the whole community. Slammed and slandered. Don't get the proper care that I need. Told to see my regular physician. But I thought that's what the hospital was for, you know, to go when something was wrong. Have the proper test done because they got the equipment. Not to go to an office and say, oh, well, you need to go see this physician. See, that's another thing that doesn't seem right. And then, you know, the one time I went to the hospital, they said they were going to wipe something out of the system because it was misdiagnosed or something. And it was improper to have been said. See, another one. Now, the other video I showed of me going this way, no cars, no nothing, like I said it was supposed to be like, but not today. So when I decide to go back to the house, I mean, the videos alone I made speak for themselves. But the logs, recordings that were kept in 2 different places and not at home because they would have came up missing, by who I really can't pinpoint. But I mean, it's like there's too many funny, ill mishappenings, like the tree that fell up here in the road. And then somebody tapping on my door that night, and I wasn't home, but other people heard it. So it's 8 something at night, 8:30 or so. Yeah, see, it's 8:30 at night, or 8:10. Just seems like car after car. Now, the first one I think I knew, but not the second one. So, you know, it just seems kind of funny. Like I said, I have trust issues now. You cannot put a band-aid on that. It's not fixable. Not after being followed and everything else. I hope one day that I can. Well, I'm going to go check on my youngest. Make sure she's alright and good for the night, and see if she's staying or whatever. God bless. Have a good night.